Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Say When Bourbon. I'm Steve.
I'm Steve.
And I'm not Steve, I'm Scott.
So it's been a while since we've gotten a video out. Just lately, it's been holiday hectic, and with all the family events and work. It's been a little busy, so we're going to start trying to get back into it, start getting some more content out. And tonight is sponsored by Scott.
We're going to try a Japanese whiskey here. It's a single malt, Ryujin. We don't know if that's pronounced correctly the whole way there. But
As far as we can tell,
fresh crack. Is this a twist top? What is that?
Are you kidding me?
Okay,
Oh,
maybe that's a Japanese thing, but it's a twist top. It doesn't have, we don't get to hear the nice cork sound, but
it's a very elegant twist.
Yeah,
And that's got some weight to it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
this
whole
is-
thing is.
yeah, feel the bottle.
Oh, wow.
It's not a light bottle. This thing is heavy
But-
metal.
As soon as you opened it, you could smell it. It smells pretty good.
Ooh. Yeah, we're hoping this is good stuff here.
So, how did you come across this? Any history behind that, or?
This is pretty much a Costco run that, hey, what do they have here?
And you like the look of the
I
bottle,
like
or?
yeah.
dragons.
Yeah, I was born under the sign of the dragon there, fire dragon. I'm a huge 49ers fan, as you may know, and this is red and gold, and dragons are actually considered lucky. So I was like, if nothing else, this is a really cool bottle.
Yeah.
So
I think it was about, how much was it?
it was about $100.
$100. So let's find out if you paid for
Yes.
bottle or if you paid for juice.
Yes.
Say when.
Say when.
Oh, that's a very interesting.
Yeah, that is a.
It's
Very
almost,
it's
more,
almost-
it's
it's
almost
a very
got
different-
like a Scotch nose.
Yeah, it does. It's not a.
Well, I think the Japanese whiskeys are more along the. You know, the one I have is more like a Scotch.
That's a very interesting nose.
Yeah, that is different.
I can't even put a smell to describe it. It's
Did you take a sip?
not yet. I'm trying to figure out what the nose is.
I'm trying to figure out the taste. It has a burn to it, but
Well, it's Ryujin.
Ryujin. And it's
Yeah, that nose is really different.
Well, that's got a little. It goes down some a little bit, and then it gets you. There's a little Kentucky hug in there on the back end of that.
He's like, hey, just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, it almost smells like Scotch. It has like a smoky peat kind of almost. I mean,
But it has a sweet smell too, doesn't it?
yeah, I just can't put my finger on it. That's one of the most
I-
unique noses.
Yeah, definitely unique from what we've
Yeah.
got around
all
here.
this
They're
other.
definitely different.
It's weird. It's really thin on the palate. It's really light.
Yeah, it is. It's a really light.
It's more of a. It's like it's got more of a gold than an amber than the dark.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely compared
What's the proof on this?
They don't go by proofs in Japan. I'm joking. Can you see what that says? Is that?
You need the young
I don't
eyes.
have my. It's
Just
reflecting
more
off the light.
Yeah.
40%.
So it's
So it's 80 proof.
proof.
80 proof.
I was gonna say it's
Yeah, it's not.
it's pretty light.
It's not really strong. I don't know. So my verdict so far is it's different.
Yeah.
I
Well,
really don't know what to say. I mean, it's good.
It's weird. Like the nose is almost kind of musty.
Yeah. But I don't know if this would be something I would reach for
Yeah, it's exactly what I was gonna say. It's different enough that you may want it once in a while, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not gonna be
Yeah,
like
it's not
the
something that,
nightly.
like Buffalo Trace, you're
As a daily drinker.
daily drinker, and you're kind of you know what you're expecting each time. This would be like something. Hey, I haven't had that in a while. Let me. Oh yeah, this is a
Yeah.
weird stuff that
Got
has a
weird
different.
stuff. So as it's starting to open up a little bit
Yeah.
now that I'm a couple sips
Let it
in.
breathe.
I still get that weird nose.
Yeah,
it's-
that is.
I don't know if it's just young or what, but I cannot put my nose on that.
Yeah,
No,
that
it
is
is.
like a weird.
That is
I don't know how
probably
to
one of the
definitely-
stranger ones.
It definitely tastes better as you get into it, as you're working through the layers of it. But man,
Yeah, I
It's
could
different.
sit there and sip on it and drink it, but it's definitely
Yeah.
different.
But I don't think this would be a good mixer though.
mm-mm.
It's just got too much of a different taste. Not like a Jack Daniels that you would just
Mhm.
goes
Yeah, 'cause
right
this
with
is-
Coke or whatever.
It definitely does not smell or taste exactly like a whiskey. I don't know how to explain it.
I wonder what they're finished in. I wonder what kind of barrel, what wood they're using.
It's that Japanese wood. I don't know how to say that either. It's a cask finish.
Mizunara cask.
Yeah, it's like some kind of wood that they use out there.
Well, I'll definitely say it's a cool bottle.
Yeah.
Yes. If anything, I got a good infinity bottle now to go
No,
for.
it's
I like it.
It's
I
not
mean,
like any whiskey I've ever tasted.
yeah, it's definitely different.
It's definitely open.
I mean,
it's
I-
open up a little bit, but it is thin. It is really. It's I like.
Yeah,
I wonder if that's what that kind of musky. I wonder if it's just new. It's like it's got to be. I wonder how long it's
not
been aged.
aged too much.
Yeah, it's really young because it doesn't have a lot of color to it. I'm not getting a lot of like the tannins from the wood.
Yeah, it didn't.
But yeah, no, it's definitely something that you could enjoy.
It's a what you call a talking piece.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
What's that about?
certainly the bottle is.
It's
And,
from my trip to the Orient.
yeah,
Of Costco.
and let's have a drink
This is
here.
when I used to hang
You
out.
can
with
have a
John
lot more
Wick
than me.
and-
I'm feeling generous.
Yeah.
I'll tell you when. It is not I say when. I'm just gonna pour this. Now, I mean, all in all, I would say it is something that I like. It's a good taste to it,
Yeah.
but it's definitely not what I was expecting
Yeah.
or thinking. I'm actually, this is the first time I've had a Japanese whiskey though. You have a bottle.
Yeah, I have a bottle.
It's not similar to this though.
No, it's not. That one is definitely
Whiskey.
more like but it's
It
more like a
tastes more
scotch.
Scotch, yeah.
Okay.
And this one is, if it wasn't for the nose, which is just like you said, so different.
Yeah, I don't need. Yeah, it's hard to describe.
But it's after I've had this, it's like okay, yeah, that's something I could probably have again.
The last
Yeah,
sip,
it
the
goes
last
down
sip
good.
is definitely better than the first sip.
Yeah, yeah. I will say that.
Yeah,
And I don't know if that was because of you're already accustomed and expecting a taste like this. When you get a taste like, I really can't even put my finger on it, like to describe it. But definitely the last sip
Well,
of
here,
that
let's-
was good.
Let's do a little
What?
off the cuff here. I have a Scotch finished in Japanese
Oh,
barrels,
okay.
and it'll be another fresh crack. So this is the Dewar's blended Scotch whiskey, Japanese smooth, finished in Mizurana oak cask finish.
No, there you go.
Or
Oh, it's the same.
Mizunura,
cask
yeah,
finish.
however you say that. So this is aged 8 years. It is still about the same.
Yeah, they're both
it's
kind of a
pretty
little
light.
light. And maybe
When you
that's
compare
maybe
that
that's
to
that may be what we're tasting, and then we
Yeah.
can't put our finger on is
So
the cast finish that
Just
they're
compare that
using.
to like a
Wood.
Weller's.
yeah, so if you look at a Weller's weeded to this is 8 years old and it's still super gold, super
It's
light.
probably the
Yeah.
wood.
So I wonder if it is the wood. Well, let's crack this open and we'll glasses on the mat and see if there's anything similar.
Another screw cap.
Mm-hmm. Always means good things are coming our way. So again, this one is the Dewar's Blended Scotch Whiskey.
Oh
Japanese
yeah,
Smooth.
this. Okay, smell the nose on this. This is a Scotch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This
Well-
you have the normal.
Well, it's
Scotch
still
smell.
look how light it is though.
But yeah.
It's just as light as the
Say when.
how do you say the name of that bottle?
Ryujin.
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 It's just as same color.
Say when.
Say when. But it's a light one too. This
Yeah.
must be about like 80 proof.
Yeah. But this tastes
So
more.
this one comes in and
Now this is a Scotch though, right?
This is a Scotch, yes.
Okay. So this is definitely.
Distilled, blended, and bottled in Scotland.
What's
Yeah.
the proof?
I'm trying to find it. It's
Oh.
tiny. It's tiny little. It's only a 375 ml bottle, so it's hard to find. I want to say it's. I think it's 80 proof.
It's probably.
I would say
the same.
it feels like it's an 80.
But this one definitely the smell.
Yeah, this is more your
Used to
standard
Scotch.
Scotch
Yeah.
kind of a.
But it does kind of have that weird, or to us it's weird, or to me anyways, that wood. That's
Mhm.
probably what we're tasting.
I can smell a little bit of it, but I get a lot more of the peat in this, a lot more of the smoke,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a standard Scotch.
it's good. So which one is this?
Doers.
That was part of a 3-set during a special release. So it's the cask finish collection. So this is the Dewar's Blended Scotch Caribbean Smooth that was in it, and then the Blended Scotch Whiskey French Cask Smooth. So it's 3 different finishes.
That one. Let me see.
The Caribbean.
Yeah, I just want to see what's on that.
I think the whole
Sounds
set.
interesting.
I think the whole set was like $35. or
Oh.
something like that.
See, I like these that are with the rum cast finish.
Have you cracked any of those? This is
No,
the
this
first
was
one of
this was
three?
the first one. I just figured it's the same barrel,
Yeah.
and we were getting real Scotch out of that. So I figured, oh, what a good opportunity to see if it is
Yeah,
more similar to a Scotch.
Yeah, this one definitely is
this is definitely a Scotch.
more of a
That
Scotch.
I might need a little
Yeah.
more of a sample just to be sure.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to.
you know,
Make
this
the wrong
judge
judgment.
Rush to
Science.
judgment.
Well, I'm glad I'm not driving.
Yeah.
But I can taste the barrel finish from the first whiskey
Yeah.
in here, but it's a lot.
It's a different. This
Well,
is
it-
definitely.
the barrel finish in that is super pronounced because that's what it was. It was distilled in or aged in. But this one, I get a lot more of the peat, a lot more of that smoky Scottish taste. I do get a little bit of that cask, that wood in the back.
Yeah, you can still taste it.
Yeah.
On this.
But this is, I think, more. You know, on Thanksgiving we had some wild turkey.
Rare
That
breed.
was, yeah, the rare breed, and it was like 116 proof or whatever. And that one
Okay.
has a little bit of a, yeah, you were working, so we toasted you,
Yeah,
but
you were with us in spirit.
but for Scott, anything over 100 is not to your liking. Right?
Usually, I'm working
This
my
is
way up to it.
probably more to your style.
But no, this is good. I do kind of prefer that though, which is weird, but
They're both good.
Yeah.
So, thanks Japan.
yes.
And Scotland.
Yeah, and Scotland for the,
The Japanese finished.
Well,
Yeah.
you said that this is more like the Japanese whiskey you have.
yeah, yeah,
Which, okay.
yep,
Is
it is. It's more closer
Scotch.
to a Scotch.
Okay.
So, well, that's 2 fresh cracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Trying to get caught up here.
A little impromptu cracking on the Scotch,
Yes.
but it was a
Yeah.
fun comparison.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That was good.
So, well,
So thank you again for coming along with our journey here and trying out different unique bottles and tastes. Like, subscribe, and review. Leave us what you think we should be doing next time, what we should be trying. If you've seen any bottles that are cool the same way that you want us to try.
if you can recommend a bottle that the bottle's better than the juice, or
Yeah.
if you find a bottle that's just plain Jane and the juice is amazing, let us know that too. We're up for anything.
Yeah.
So,
We'll review it on there.
Thanks again
Thanks
for
again.
joining us.
And as always, stay
Stay
one.
safe.